Hey guys, this is Bando Guy 4 with another episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. When we last left off, we had finally made it to Smithy's factory. The last hidden treasure is here, and we will be getting on with Smithy's factory shortly. But there is a spring here that will take you back out. And once you have defeated Exor, you can go straight to the gate rather than having to run through Bowser's Keep again. If you want to get the other prizes from the 6 stores, you can go through Bowser's Keep again and do that. And you won't have to fight Magic Koopa or any of that stuff again. You'll be able to heal right after it and continue on. But before we do all that, there is one thing that I've been waiting to do. I could have done this a lot sooner, but I've been saving it. For some reason I went through all of Bowser's Keep with a Scrooge ring on, and I didn't really need to cut my FP use in half. Instead, I will give Mario... how about the amulet? That'll boost everything for him. I could go with the Jinx belt, which would give him a whole lot more attack and some more defense. Actually, yeah, I'll go with that. So, we've been through a lot, and it's time to take on the hardest challenge, besides arguably super jumping, that this game has to offer. If you got the shiny stone, per se on the store, it's been sealed. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. The seal's been broken. And you might have remembered me getting destroyed here before. Let's go again. Greetings, I am Culex, Dark Knight of Vanda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. But this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge your strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? You will enter combat against me? Yes. On guard. Hearing that a lot recently. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you. So, here he is again, Culex. Even though he can take down our boosts with Shredder, I am going to go ahead and boost Mario up anyway, because I want to be able to take out some of these crystals as quickly as possible. As you might recall, the wind crystal is weak against Mario's jump, so I like to target it first. Also, I don't like getting turned into freaking mushrooms. So, yeah, still mostly this battle is trying to keep Mario and, in certain cases, Geno alive. If he goes down, it's gonna be bad. I'll chance it. So, if you can hurt everyone, this is definitely a good time to do it. Just keep jumping away at the one crystal. Of course, with how much I boosted Mario's attack with the Jinx belt, just regular attacks might do more. Especially since it's so hard to time the jumps with these enemies. So, even though Geno has 1 HP left right now, most magic doesn't affect him, so he's managing to stay alive pretty well. Water Blast might be one of the ones that holds him though. Yeah. But I'd come back and pick me ups if for some reason something even worse happens. I just need to remember that Culex has this turn, and he gives no indication that he's going to do an attack, so you always want to be ready to guard. Yeah, I'll do Gina Flash. He took away my boost, but now that that one is gone, I like to target the water crystal next because it's weak to Mario's flame. And that's without boosting him. I am much better at just mashing buttons than I am at timing them. Don't know if that's really something to be proud of, but it's true, nonetheless. So, because Mario is so valuable against this crystal, I will take the time to bring him back, even though he can be taken out pretty easily by these guys. Usually when I fight Culex, I'm at least level 23 or so. So, for the purposes of this LP, I'm fighting him at a lower level than I'm used to, but honestly, levels are so arbitrary in this game. Once you get up to 17 or 18, it really doesn't matter. And because this is the technically hardest boss in the game, actually I'll heal. I was thinking about maybe using one of my rock candies, but keeping Mario alive is more important at the moment. And I will use one of my... I've only got one royal syrup, huh? Well, nonetheless, I will use it so that Mario can keep up his... Oh, I got a freebie, cool. It's even better. And how fortunate for me, Culex has not used Shredder yet, so that crystal's probably going to go down on the next turn, even if he does decide to use it now. And yeah, let's go ahead and use the rock candy. I've got a bunch of them. And there goes the... and Shredder. So, once I've taken out the two crystals that Mario is strong against, I have to focus on the Earth Crystal. And I wasn't paying attention, so I missed the timing. But the Earth Crystal is the one that's capable of doing the most damage to Gino, since its attacks seem to work on him. And if I can eliminate the damage being dealt to Gino, then I really don't have to worry about anything. And he hasn't been using his physical attack. And depending on how long this battle lasts, eventually Culex will run out of FP, which makes him basically helpless. Because even though he does have his physical attack, he's much more likely to try and use a magic attack even once his FP runs out. So he'll just keep trying to use magic and lose his turn because he has no FP left. Oh, he's dead. Sometimes I like to wait to bring Mario back, because of course he gets hurt so much. But he does good damage, so I think I will bring him back. Also, since Culex always has the first turn, and therefore goes right after Toadstool, oftentimes Mario will be killed immediately again by whatever Culex uses. the Earth Crystal has a lot of HP, as I recall. I know Culex has, I believe it's 4,096, I want to say. And that will hurt a lot. But the Wind Crystal, which is the green one, had 800 HP. The Water Crystal has 1800. The Earth Crystal, ow. I really need to be ready for that. Anyway, as I was about to say, the Earth Crystal, this yellow one here, has 3200 HP. The Fire Crystal has 2500. And Culex himself does have 4096. So the Earth Crystal has the most HP out of the crystals, and I do consider it, even without the fact that it has the most HP, to be the biggest threat, because like I said, its attacks still affect Geno even though he has the safety pin. And in case you're curious, the Water Crystal is weak against ice, so if you bring Mallow into this fight, you can do a lot against him. And the Earth Crystal is weak against thunder, so again, if you bring Mallow, you can exploit that. Okay, so now that the Earth Crystal is out of the way, Geno is basically immune unless Culex uses his physical attack or Dark Star. And there goes Shredder again, which is the sole reason why I haven't boosted anyone up in a while. But the Earth Crystal has taken some damage already. So it's probably about, I would say, around 1800 left at the moment. Don't really need to heal anyone, so I'll just go ahead and attack it. Someone's probably gonna die. Yep. So Mario will not have a turn. At a certain point, this battle stops being hard and just becomes tedious, and this is kind of that point. I know that there is a piece of equipment that I like to put on Mario that makes him basically immune to magic too, and I had it on him in the file that I deleted so that I could have a backup save file for this LP. So of course I don't remember what it was, but the game would be a lot easier if I knew. But it's fun to have a little bit of necessity to revive people occasionally, I guess. Makes it so I don't make the game look too easy, even though I've said many times that this is not a difficult game. No matter how much I die, the fact remains that it's not a very difficult game. Culex has got to run out of FP soon. I imagine Dark Star has to use an enormous amount of FP. Okay, so now that all the crystals are gone, I can focus on doing some serious damage to Culex. And I might have mentioned this the first time I fought him, but there is absolutely no reason that you have to take out the crystals. I just like to beat them anyway. You can just focus on Culex the whole time if you want to. That would of course make the battle a lot shorter, but I'll have to fight him with no interference. Toadstool has a lot more attack in this file than she seems to have had in the past. I would really like to know why that is. Anyway. I will not boost up Toadstool at the moment, because obviously he still has FP left, and therefore can still use Shredder. But it really is worth it to have Mario and Geno boosted. At all times, really. But if you have everyone boosted and you're at similar levels to mine, then you will be able to do around 800 damage every round just with regular attacks. And it's about time to heal Mario. So, once I beat Culex, I will return to Smithy's factory for the next part, and then I'll get on with the final area of the game. I'm hoping to have everything recorded before I go back to school, so that I don't have to take the Super Nintendo with me to campus. I will be taking my Wii, because through the Wii I will be doing my next LP, which will not start for a while because I haven't even, as of recording this, I haven't uploaded episode 38 yet, and this is episode 43. Anyway, so you get a bunch of experience for Culex, and you get the traditional Final Fantasy victory music. And this is also probably something I've said in the past, but Culex was not in any Final Fantasy game, but the boss music is from Final Fantasy IV. And this is the true Final Fantasy theme. I think it's actually called Final Fantasy theme. Your spirit is strong. Thank you, brave knight. I will treasure this memento of my journey here. Perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Let us part as comrades in arms. Take this. Treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. And you get a quartz charm. Farewell, champion knight. And the door goes away. The quartz charm doesn't do a whole lot in the way of stats. It's shining source of power, so I imagine it has some crazy effect that I'll be able to tell you in the next part. But for now, one thing, you keep the shiny stone. Actually, I'll tell you a few things before I go to the factory in the next part, because I'm getting upwards in time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, feel free to comment, and if you like my videos so far, subscribe because there's more on the way. This has been Bando Guy 4, and I will see you guys next time.